I want to talk a little bit about the research behind these pronunciation trainers because it's a cool story. It starts back in the early 2000s. At that time, a group of researchers started trying to teach Japanese adults how to hear the difference between rock and lock. They stuck the test subjects in front of computer screens, played one of the two words at random, and asked them to press the R or L buttons on their keyboards in order to test their accuracy before they had any training. That accuracy? 50%. No better than chance. Yeesh. So then they had these Japanese adults practice. They did 3 20-minute sessions over a week, hearing rock or lock at random and pressing R or L on their keyboards. After the week was over, the researchers tested that accuracy once again. And once again, their accuracy was 50%. Practice alone didn't do anything. So the researchers added one final ingredient: feedback. This time, each time the test subjects pressed the R/L buttons on their keyboards, they found out whether they were right or wrong. Suddenly, their brains began to rewire, and they began to learn. After 3 20-minute sessions in a week, they started approaching 80% accuracy. Now, this isn't native fluency, and when I interviewed a couple of the researchers on this project, they seemed pretty bummed about that. They kind of felt like the project was a dead end because they couldn't seem to get these students all the way to 100%. But from the standpoint of a language learner, this is a huge deal. I mean, taking one of the hardest problems in language learning, two sounds you simply cannot hear the difference between, and making it so that you basically can tell the difference between them most of the time. This is a godsend, especially in the beginning of learning a language. I did this for myself in Hungarian. I found a list of all the tricky sounds, tuk and tuk, kor and kor, odd and odd. I had recordings made of all of them, and I built a little pronunciation trainer. Once it was done, it took me around 10 days to basically nail down all the sounds of Hungarian in something like 20 minutes a day. I have never seen anything work so fast or so effectively, and it made the rest of my Hungarian studies much, much easier. So I hope you could help me make these pronunciation trainers a reality because they are awesome. And I find the fact that they don't exist already kind of insane because the researchers have been around for years and they work really well, and yeah, I don't get it. That is it. Help me make this happen, and let's learn some languages.